Tonight's talk is on mindfulness of the body, tonight's topic. And I'll start here with a quote from Antonio Damasio, who is a neuroscience and author of The Feeling of What Happens. He says, "We use our minds not to discover facts, but to hide them. One of the things the screen of the mind hides most effectively is the body, our own body, by which I mean the ins and outs of it, its interiors, like a veil thrown over the skin to secure its modesty. The screen partially removes from the mind the inner states of the body, those that constitute the flow of life as it wanders in the journey of each day." So you might be thinking about the juxtaposition of those two quotes, the D.H. Lawrence quote and Antonio Damasio quote. When you put them together, they basically say that the body contains an intelligence that the mind can easily ignore. So as a way of exploring mindfulness of the body, I invite you now to participate in a little exercise where you just take your hand and maybe face it away from you and look at your hand. Just look at your hand, look at the skin, your fingernails. Just really examine your hand for a moment. Maybe turn your hand around and look at it from the other side. Really looking at your hand. Maybe noticing the lines, maybe fingerprints. Just noticing what it looks like visually, and then noticing whatever thoughts come up about your hand. Whatever history you have with your hand. Noticing any feelings you have about your hand. And accepting yourself and whatever experience arises within you. You might even mentally whisper the word hand. Now, closing your eyes while keeping your hand up. Gently moving your hand. Maybe side to side, maybe front to back. Slow enough so you can feel the sensation of moving through space. Feeling the sensations within the sensations. Just curious and aware of the aliveness that's here. You might even pause the movement and just feel the hand from the inside out. Sensing if there's any shape or boundary to the aliveness there. Sensing the difference between any idea of the hand and your direct access of your experience of the hand that's right here. Accepting with kind regard whatever you experience. Now allowing yourself to gently lower the hand and rest, fluttering your eyes open when you're ready. So what we just experienced was mindfulness of the hand, right? So to reflect on what we did, we were placing our attention on the hand, intentionally exploring it through all dimensions of our experience, our thoughts about the hand, our feelings about the hand, the internal sensation of the hand, the proprioception of the hand, or the feeling of our hand moving through space, the external sensation of the hand, the internal sensation, considering the word hand, considering the label we give this thing at the end of our arm, the concept we hold of hand, and then comparing that to our direct experience of hand. You might call this a kind of multi-dimensional awareness of the hand. So this begins to illustrate the interconnectedness of all dimensions of our experience, and how one dimension of our experience informs another dimension of our experience.